It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Brock Purdy. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the 49ers and the Cardinals. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood, we're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Up in the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we are grateful to be up here today because, well, it's been raining pretty heavily all day, and that's certainly going to make it challenging to operate if you're either one of these offensive guys.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, Kate. Now, hopefully you practice this week knowing some rain was in the forecast. Hopefully everybody on the sidelines, the umpire on the field, and all the footballs they will use today shuttling in and out, you can have that grip. And I'll also say this, keep an eye on the gloves. That technology helps these players in these environments more than certainly players of the past. Quarterbacks, receivers, running backs, everybody got to handle that ball carefully today.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Murray taking it right to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Finding Reynolds. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Back to the air, Murray. He's got him, that's McBride. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running back sent in motion. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. From the red zone now. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. 40. Hits the 20. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, like air out of a balloon. You saw all the excitement disappear when they saw the flag in the backfield. That penalty nullifies the INT.
Well, don't hit the quarterback then, Kate. Certainly don't rough him. Crying out loud.
Running it after the penalty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. On the move, headed, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. Gets this one to Harrison. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Staying on the ground with Benson. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And oh, he got it! Interception!
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Set go. Go.
Running this one left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready.
Play action now with Purdy. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Purdy on 1st down. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Load, hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
That's taken in by Henry.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. From the gun is Purdy. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot. Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jake Moody out for the 49ers field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Back getting ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll try it right with Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play. They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Benson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick.
Ready? Set, go.
On first down, they'll run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set. Set up.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Here we go. Set. Set up.
On third down, Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here we go. Here we go. Hup. Hup.
They'll run for this. And he gets this forward to the 19. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Ready. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
On the set.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now a give left side. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Come on. Come on. Set. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
Purdy looking to throw. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set up.
They kick the running back in motion.
Set go.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Neighbors with a catch. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Moody for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
You're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First down, Cardinals.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got Harrison. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Taken in by Harrison. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Back to the air, Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Fred Warner. Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Wilson's got it. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. And in for the Arizona touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Bates now for the point after. Pressure off left, and it's blocked!
I'm reminded in this inclement weather of so many of these special teams coaches that carry that stopwatch around their neck. Why? Because in their kicking mechanism and timing, they know when that ball should be off. And when you face weather like this, Kate, there's no question it slows the process down, and slowing it down led to that block.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. And up by 8, not expecting them to get too aggressive this close to halftime. Pretty throwing here on first. He lofts it deep left. That's complete inside the 35. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
George Kittle, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Catch is made in close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. They are throwing it again. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers lead by 15 now. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Cardinals and this running back headed back out for a new series. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Pressure coming, it's Murray. That's to the sideline, it's a catch by Williams. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. 1st and 10, Murray. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Count 19. Set. Hot. Ready.
Here's Purdy to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's halftime here in this Halloween contest. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Rams who are out in front as those teams approach halftime. Will Levis with a couple of touchdown passes there. From there, we head east to check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Zach Charbonnet, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Jordan Love with a couple of touchdown tosses. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Ewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one's cut along the left sideline. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Brought in by Ayuk. And he's taken down at the 30. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they can't add 3 to their lead of 15.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fielded at the 11. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll run here on first down. He's got a gain of 6 there. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Ready? Let's go now. Set up. Ready?
Back to the well again. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Trying for the deep ball. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
From the gun is Purdy. Doesn't make the connection. Nearly an interception on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Play action now with Purdy. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense, too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing here, Murray. Throw complete to Williams. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Play action now, Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, And not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side.
Here we go, here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready?
Now Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's the handoff. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
Now it's Purdy. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
So out now comes the punter. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. No return on that punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually. So 2nd down coming up. Murray from the pistol. It's taken in by Williams. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Murray. Rolling out to his left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Kyler throwing here. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
From the 33 on second down. McBride hauls it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Going jumbo set on this first and goal. It's Benson on the give. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Another try for Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there?
And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
The score, Niners 31, Cardinals 23.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Hand off to the back. He breaks the tackle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 29. Kittle brings it in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers lead by 15 now. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Murray. Hits him on the out route. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Harrison's got it on the sideline. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Taken in by Harrison. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to the air, Murray. Wilson's got it. He's got it in the red zone. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cardinals trail by 15. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw. Catch is made in close. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Looking to throw it. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. And he's got it for the touchdown, but while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal. Throwing now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Another carry for him. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. I go.
From the gun is Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Ewert, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the 49ers as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Brock Purdy. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the 49ers and the Seahawks. Just ahead on EA Sports.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In the season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, it's about emphasizing those strengths, hiding those weaknesses, and playing some winning football.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
This is Walker on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. They're throwing it. Catch is made down the right sideline. Gets it to the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Second down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Purdy throwing here on first. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Through the 35, 20, 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Following the play, there's somebody in some pretty clear pain. Looks like that's Michael Mayer, who they're going to head out to check on.
Here we go, set.
First down from the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks break the tie here in the first. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Running this one left. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That finds Ayuk complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Purdy on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Open space inside the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down, and they go right back to him. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Encroachment defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the red zone now. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Touchdown, San Francisco! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready? No!
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Running with Walker again. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 58 yards on the punt there. And the 49ers will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Play action now with Purdy. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. We're all knotted up at 14. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Purdy setting up that play action. Looking for a target. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into...
Ooh, Mike McDonald not liking what he saw. The challenge flags hit the field.
Previous play is under review.
We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down throw by Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down. Now give left side. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now off play action. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is complete to Neighbors. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The 49ers trying to add to their lead. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set. Set, go, go.
Now a give running right. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. From the 42. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. He's got time here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. He's stick, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. First throw for the backup now. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be Seahawks football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it. That's Mayer. He's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Let's go.
Pass play now. Finds Smith and Jigba. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. They'll throw it again. Got a man. It's Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one's complete right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This return makes it up to the 25. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. He's back to throw. Neighbors with a catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So that's halftime here in this one. The 49ers on the road, but currently with the lead. Now we'll send you from one end of the country all the way to the other. Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start by heading out west to Glendale, Arizona. And they are nearing halftime with the Steelers out in front. George Pickens, a touchdown reception. From there, we head east to check out the Jets at home at MetLife Stadium. And at the half, they are down to the visiting New York Giants. Curtis Samuel, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. It's Bo Nix, the Oregon man, with 3 touchdown passes. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Byron Murphy there to make the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun is Purdy. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
Seahawks 17.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
That's Metcalf running the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Running back sent in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go now.
To throw it on 1st down. That's completed right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Purdy on 1st down. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll get it up to the 44. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll run here on 1st down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st down throw by Purdy. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has it at the 7. And that's going to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lead by 14. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers lead by 15 now. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now.
They go play action on first. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. After the run, though, we see he's in some visible pain out there. No doubt from that big hit he took. Trainer's out to look at him now.
Roll.
Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. They'll bring out the punter here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets him around 6 there. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Hand off to the back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Ooh, hold up for a moment. Snap back in some pain after the play. Training staff headed out there to work on it. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. Let go.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves. Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
From the 27. Has it down close. Touchdown, Seattle. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This, our last play of the quarter. Purdy setting up that play action. Headed out right. He's on the move. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is complete to Neighbors. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Here's the handoff. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
They give it to him again, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. From the 42. And that falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that makes it third down. Purdy throwing here. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Now Purdy. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. There's a give, left side. And he runs it across, touchdown. The 49ers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers lead by 15 now.
Seahawks 27. Jake Moody
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Trying again following the sack. Metcalf's got it, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Pass play on 1st and 10. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
So here come the 49ers on offense. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Running this one left. Broke through the tackle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers approaching win number 7 on the year. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, McCaffrey. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Go.
Purdy to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Ball at the 33 for first down. Give now to the running back. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.